Okay. So somewhat I will like again I will explain. So event notification is nothing but it will notify whenever the event occurs. And under that we have an AWS Lambda, we have SQS and SNS. SQS is nothing but it is a simple queue service, whereas SNS is nothing but it is simple notification service. In SQS, there is no user available or no one is ready to receive the notification. It will wait in queue for 14 days, and if there is any user comes in suddenly, it will deliver the message, or else the message will not be delivered. In SNS, it won't wait in queue and all. It will directly go and search for the user. If there is no user available, the message will not be unsent. So we are mainly going to focus on SNS. SNS is we will be calling as topic. SNS will be calling as topic. How we will call each two as an instance, S3 as a bucket, and EBS as a value. By the same way, we are calling SNS as a topic. Again, I said it is a notification service. So there is one simple explanation. So everyone, we will call this SNS as a pub sub model. They will call this SNS as a pub sub model. Pub is nothing but it is a publisher. Sub is nothing but it is a subscriber. It is a publisher subscriber model. It is a publisher subscriber model. Okay. So who is a publisher and who is a subscriber, we need to know now. So what is the concept is whenever anything happens in the S3, the user should be notified. User is us. We are the users. Or any other authorized people are the users. S3 and the user. Here, who is the publisher and who is the subscriber? We have an S3 and we have an user. Here, who is the publisher and who is the subscriber? We have an Amazon Prime account. Maybe here, who is the subscriber or who is the publisher and who is the subscriber? Like, who is the subscriber and publisher?
User is subscriber.
Correct. User is the subscriber and S3 is the publisher. By the same way, in Amazon, again, publisher is Amazon and subscriber is a user. Here also, S3 is going to publish any updates. He is going to give to the SNS. SNS here acting as an intermediate. So here, S3 will give a notification to the SNS. SNS only will be delivering the message. So here, S3 is the publisher and user is the subscriber. And user is the subscriber. So that is called it as a pub sub model, which is a publisher subscriber model. Also, they will also call as push notification model. Notification, it is going to push. So that is called push notification. You can also call it as push notification model. So here, SNS acting as an intermediate, between the publisher and subscriber. Is the publisher whom, like between the subscriber, it is acting as a intermediate. So SNS is acting as an intermediate between the publisher and the subscriber. So consider it is here S3 bucket. Please consider it is my S3 bucket. So again, this is the user. So we have an user. So whenever any event occurs from this S3, this user should be notified. He is a publisher. So I can say it is an publisher and he is a subscriber. So it is a publisher and he is a subscriber. Okay. So if there is any event occurs from this S3, this user should be notified. So it is not going to possible directly without the help of SNS. So here comes into the picture. SNS is coming into this picture. So SNS. So here SNS is acting as an intermediate between the publisher and the subscriber. So there is anything happen, this S3 will give a notification to SNS. From this SNS, then it will be transferred to the user. From this SNS only, the message will be transferred. So he act as this SNS act as an intermediate or any API or any interface between the S3 and the user, S3 and the user. So if there is any user, anything happens, he will trigger. Like he will check whether there is any new update comes in or not. So if there is any new update comes in, immediately you will allow to the, immediately you will notify to the subscriber as. Okay, let's see how it has been implemented. So first I'll create a bucket. First I'll create an S3 bucket. So go to your S3. Already there is a bucket. I'll delete this. So I'll create one more bucket. The today's state I'll give. As of now, I'll unblock this access. I'll acknowledge versioning. I'm not going to talk about today, so by default it should be same. I'll directly click on create a bucket. Okay. Now we have created a bucket. Now we have created a bucket. Okay. So now first I have created a bucket. Now I need to create this SNS. Now I need to create the SNS. So I'll just duplicate. So search for SNS. There is an option called simple notification service, which is an SNS to manage topic for publisher subscriber model. So just to click on this. See here, create your topic. As I said, SNS will be also called as topic. So click on this create topic. Choose standard. See here, first in, first out is mainly using for SQS. In standard only, it also supports SQS as well as SMS, email or mobile application endpoints as well. Just to click on standard, you don't need to click on FIFO, which is first in, first out, because it supports only the SQS. but we are into SNS and we need to trigger an email notification. So this standard only will support an email notification, and name it your topic as your demo topic. So I'll directly click on create a topic. Okay. Now this two actions has been done. I have created an These two actions has been done. I have created an S3, I have created an SNS. But there is no interconnection between S3 and SNS with an user. There is no interconnection between S3 and SNS and the users or the subscriber. As of now, we have created the publisher alone, and for the intermediate service, SNS alone we have created. But there is no connection between the user. Now I need to connect this SNS with the user, the subscriber. The first action I'm going to do is I need to connect this SNS with the user. If you go here, if you click on create a subscription, just to click on create a subscription. Select a protocol. There are multiple protocol like SQS, Lambda, email JSON, HTTP, SMS. We are moving into email. Just to click on email. So give your email address. Which email address you want to receive a notification? Maybe I'll give my email address. So I have given my email address. So he is the subscriber. See here, after your subscription is created, I need to confirm it. After your subscription is created, I need to confirm it. So click on create a subscription. So see here, the status is pending confirmation. Now what happened? This SNS is requesting this user. See, I'm going to try to connect you. Please accept my request. What you need to go to your email address. So there is an AWS notification. So click on confirm subscription. See here, your subscription has been successfully confirmed. If you again refresh your page, the status will be updated. See here, it is confirmed. Status is confirmed. So now what we have done? We have interconnected this SNS with subscriber, but we have not connected this S3 with SNS. Still it is pending. Still this action is pending. As of now, we have created three S3, SNS, and user we have created, and we have made a connection between the SNS and the user, but we have not made a connection between the S3 and the SNS. For that, I'll go to the by S3 to properties. See here, there is an option called event notification. Under here. So there is an option called event notification. So what will happen? This event notification, click on create an event notification. Maybe I'll give as demo event. I'll give a name as demo event. So it is now under optional. You don't want to do this. See, there is put, post, copy, and all. So I'll give some simple difference between put and post. In the API level, right? Post is something if you are posting a new data, or if you are posting a new data to a database, that is called post call. Put is something if you are updating the existing data, that is called put call. If you are updating the existing data, that is called put call in the API level. Here, if you are putting any new item, the object creator, if you are putting any new item, that event alone will be triggered. Here, post also we have, copy also we have. So as of now, we just remember put and post. Post is something we are posting the new data. We are uploading a new object. We are uploading a new file to the database. That is called a post call. If you are updating the existing file, that is called a put call. Maybe I will allow all the operation. All object create events. Everything will be triggered. For every notification, it will be triggered. Okay, I'll just mark it as create all objects. Okay. Don't want to touch anything. See here, there is a destination. From here only we are connecting with an SNS. To whom we want to connect. I need to connect with an SNS. I have just created an SNS, but there is no connection between the S3 and the SNS. So no, I'm going to connect with this SNS. So I'm selecting this SNS topic. Like, do you want to choose from the SNS topic which is listed in the dropdown, or you can enter your SNS topic here. See, this is your AR. SNS AR. This is near SNS ARN. ARN is nothing but it is an Amazon resource name. ARN is nothing but it is an Amazon resource name. We have seen while creating policy as well yesterday. So that is for as a topic also we have an SNS. Either you can copy this SNS and you can paste it over here. Either you can copy this SNS and you can paste, or there it will be auto-populated as well in dropdown. Just to click on your topic which you have created. I have created one topic called demo topic. See here, what is my topic name? Topic name is demo topic. So it will be auto-populated. Now click on save changes. There is an unknown error at that. Unable to validate the destination configuration. To go to your SNS and under the access policy, we have an option called info. We have an example policies over here. Here, if you want to allow the S3 event notification to publish a topic, so that is what we are looking for. Like this policy should be updated. If you want to allow S3 event notification to publish a topic, just click on this. There is the auto-generated. There is an auto-generated JSON policy. Just to copy this JSON policy. Just copy this JSON policy. Go here and click on edit. Click on edit. Under the access policy, just paste our access policy which we have copied. That's the access policy. Paste our access policy. See here, this ARN number is your topic. Is your bucket ARN number. Again, go to your bucket. Click on this. Copy my ARN and paste it over here. Okay, sorry, it is your SNS topic ARN. That is what it is your topic ARN. 1 minute. So, copy this just to replace, because in your website it has been given some dummy ARN. So we need to replace with our topic here. So just click on this and see here, action is SNS publish, so that it will allow the service called S3 service. That is the reason it is not allowing me while creating an like event notification. It is this API is not allowing me, so that S3 should allow first. So whenever S3 comes into access you, you need to allow here. If it is by default, it is denying the request. By default, it is denying the request to in order to get an access from S3. I need to allow the access policy. If it is allowing only, then only S3 can access this SNS. So that is the reason under the SNS, go to your access policy. If you are choosing on info, there is one option. See here, allow S3 event notification to publish a topic. Allow the S3 to access you in order to give some like notification to the SNS. That is called topic. So for that, there is a default policy which has been already generated. You just copy this and go and paste it over here, just to replace with your topic ARN. There will be a dummy ARN. So for example, they would have given this. There will be like for your topic, there will be ARN, and then you just replace. Again, I don't want this condition. If you want, you can have, but I don't want this condition alone. Just to remove. See, while removing, be careful with the curly braces. Till this curly braces, it should have been removed. Till this curly braces. See, there are two curly braces open. We need to delete till the two curly braces has been closed as well. I just remove this. Just remove this. Now I will save this changes. Now I will save this changes. After saving, I will again go back to S3, and now I will try to create an event notification. Now I will try to create an event notification. So just clicking on create a notification. Maybe I'll just give us demo event. I'm just selecting all object create events. And destination is the SNS topic. From here, I'm just choosing my demo topic. So now I am requesting in order to click on save changes. So I'll click on the save changes. See here, now it has been successfully created. By default, SNS has been denying my S3 request in order to publish or in order to get an request. So in order to get a notification, so we have allowed by giving some policy in the access policy in the SNS. Now, if I try to create this event notification, it has been successfully triggered. It has been successfully triggered. So now what happened? First of all, we have created S3, we have created SNS, and we have created a user. We have made a connection between SNS and the subscriber by creating the create notification, by creating the subscription. So first there is an S3, and then there is an SNS, and then there is an user. So first we have made a connection between SNS and the user by creating a subscription. By create subscription option, we have made a connection between the subscription SNS and the user. Now, in order to connect with the S3 with the SNS, under the S3, we need to click on create event notification. We need to click on create event notification. So first, whenever you try to create the event notification, by default, this will be denied. By default, this request from S3, will be denied because SNS is not ready to accept any outside communications or any outside notification. For that, under the go to SNS, go to your access policy. Under the access policy, like search for this access policy. Maybe I'll give the URL as well. So we need to allow the policy in order to give permission to S3. So after this, now try to create a subscription. Now try to create an event notification. So it will be created. So now the event notification will be created. So we have connected between all. So we have connected S3 between SNS and SNS to the subscriber. We have connected S3 to the SNS and SNS to the subscriber. Now I will upload any other files in S3. Now I will upload some files in the S3 bucket. Go to your bucket. So under your bucket, maybe I'll click on upload and add files. So I'll like upload this, maybe this image. I'll upload this image. So click on upload. So I've closed here. So let me go and check in my email if there is any notification triggered. See here, there is one topic called Amazon S3 notification. See here, I have got a notification that some event has been triggered, and under the region US East 1, and what is the time it has been triggered, and what is the name of the event. And see here, what is your bucket name is my new bucket 3103, and what is the ARN of this bucket, and what is the key and the object, and what is the name of the image, Amazon S3 block image, what is the size of that image as well. So every details has been triggered in my email. Every details has been given a notification and it has been triggered to the email. See here, I have written a notification from no reply at SNS dot SNS simple notification service has been delivered this messages. So now I'll try to upload one more file. Let's see whether the triggering has been happened or not. So I'll click on upload. I'll click on add files. Maybe I'll just upload this final feedbacks. So click on close. Again, I will go back to my email. See here, one more notification received. See here, what is the file name? Final feedbacks documentation, and size of this file is this one, and from which event and from which S3, what is the configuration is all about. So every notification has been triggered. I can say it is a metadata. I would have seen what is my metadata, right? This is the metadata, the complete information about the file. At what time it has been triggered, to which region, what is the bucket name, what is the SNS name, and what is the schema, what is the configuration ID, and your file name, the file size, the complete information has been triggered over here. So by this way, you can connect the S3 with the SNS and with the user by using the PubSub model. For that, you need to follow these steps in order to make a connection between your S3 and your subscriber with the intermediate as an SNS. Okay. Is any doubt in this? Is others any doubt?
No, sir, nothing.
Okay. So that's all. We are about to complete S3. There is few more theoretical topics. Now I will take this. So again, next topic is life cycle rule. Life cycle we would have already seen while seeing EFS or any EBS and all. Like life cycle role is something nothing but the same. Here we are transferring the objects from one storage class to another storage class. From one storage class to another storage class. And we can delete the object whenever we don't want, and I can delete the object whenever I don't want. So first of all, I need to know what are the storage class available in S3. First of all, I need to know what are the storage class available in S3. In S3, we have majorly 3 storage class or 2 storage class. First of all, one is S3 standard, this S3 standard. Another thing is we have S3 glacier. One is S3 standard. Another thing is we have S3 glacier. S3 standard only we are using, which is a default. S3 standard is something. It is a default storage in your S3. It is a default storage in S3. Next, or like the frequent access to data will be in this S3. The frequently access to data will be in the S3 standard. But the same way, we have a S3 glacier, which means infrequent access data. Infrequently access to data will be stored in the S3 glacier. So there is one more thing like standard IA transition into IA infrequent access and all. But majorly, if someone asks you what are the storage classes available in S3, just to say there are two major storage classes. One is S3 standard and other is S3 glacier. S3 standard is something, it is a default storage and it is the frequently accessed data. So if your data is not frequently accessed, you can just move to the S3 glacier, which is less amount than the standard because it is not frequently accessed. We are just moving upward. So for example, in my laptop, if I have 50 movies, I'm not going to watch all those 50 movies daily. Some movies maybe I'll be watching daily. So I need to move remaining 49 GBs to somewhere because here, if I store in my laptop, it is chargeable. If I store in my S3 standard, it is chargeable. But if I move to the infrequent access, which is a glacier, it is less cost when compared to the standard. It is less cost when compared to the standard. So in our project, we need to do the cost optimization and all. So at that time, like if you have all the files in S3 standard, whenever if you are not using files, also if you have an S3 standard, it is chargeable, right? So you can give a suggestion, right? See, this file is and all we are not using for more than 30 days. Why it is in the S3 standard? It is chargeable only, right? We can have an option in order to move the S3 glacier so that it is will be a cost effective, right? So that you can give a suggestion to your people. If they ask you to give a cost estimation or cost like a optimization technique or any suggestion, you can give the suggestions about. So there are two storage type. One is standard, another one is glacier. So go here. There is a bucket. Okay. Under the life cycle rules, I'll create a life cycle. Here we have S3 standard. See here, first 50 dB per month is charges $0.033 per GB. So I said, right, we have multiple storage, but majorly we have into two. One is S3 standard and S3 glacier. See here, for glacier, the charge is 0.004 per GB. Very, very low when compared to S3 standard. So that is the reason if you are infrequently accessed data can be moved to the glacier. Infrequently accessed data can be moved to the glacier. So you can even create a life cycle policy as well. You can create a life cycle rule. See here that I just enter my rule. So maybe I'll just mark as demo rule. So there are two options. Limit the scope of the rules using one or more filters or apply to all the objects. I'm just saying what all the objects in my S3 bucket, everything this policy will be taken care of. Not for any particular item like one or two items. For all the items, this life cycle policy should be applicable. I'm not like applying for one or two items or 5 items or 10 items and all. All the objects in my bucket should be under this life cycle policy. Okay. So it is going to acknowledge. It is see here, it is asking me move current object between the storage classes. Okay, that is what I'm going to do. The current option. See here also it has been displayed. Choose storage class transition. Standard IA we have, glacier we have, and thing as well. So if I'm selecting standard IA or glacier, or maybe I'll put on glacier. So which is an infrequently accessed data. We also have in standard itself, we have an infrequent access data. This is, see, standard also, we have an infrequent access data, which is 0.0125 per GB. But see glacier, it is 0.004 GB. Which is cheaper? Glacier is cheaper, even though both are focusing upon infrequent access. When compared to S3 standard, S3 glacier infrequent access is very low. So either you can choose, if your project choosing this S3 infrequent access, it is fine. Or you can also choose the S3 glacier as well. So if I choose that, it is asking me. So like if you're not accessing this file for more than, if you're not accessing the objects in your S3 bucket for more than 10 days, move to standard IA. Move to standard IA. I can give a C here, but it is asking me to give minimum 30 days. I just passing the 30 days. If I don't touch any file, maybe in my S3, there are 10 files. I am frequently accessing 1 or 2 files daily. But if I don't touch any files for 30 days, it will be automatically moved to standard IA. Will be automatically moved to standard IA. So, which means the cost will be effective for me. Which means the cost will be effective for me. So that if you created this life cycle rule, automatically it will look for in my S3 bucket how many days this file has not been touched. How many days this file has been not used by the user. If it is crossing the 30 days, it will be automatically moved that file to the IA, standard IA, so that we can save the cost. So that for that we can create a life cycle rule as well. For that we can create a life cycle rule as well. Once done, you can just click on save. Click on create a rule. Okay, this has been created. So we have already seen this in EFS as well. The same way here also it is doing the same work. So next topic is what are the characteristics. Till now we have seen what are the characteristics of S3. S3, as I said, first day itself, it is an highly available service. Everyone, they will call this service as highly available service. So as we would have noticed, whenever we create an S3, we are not selecting the region. It will automatically select the region. It will automatically select the region. Correct, right? See here, it will automatically change to global. We are not changing this as global. S3 will be automatically created in global, and we are not selecting the region. S3 will automatically select the region, and this data, the object which is in the S3, the data or the objects will be in the S3 will be replicated in 2 or more availability zones. Automatically, this data will be available replicated in 2 or more availability zones, so that there is any issues in one availability zone, your data is safe in other availability zones as well, so that you can get the data from that availability zones as well. So it is auto replicated. You don't want to do the replication and all. It is auto replicated in 1 or 2 regions. It is auto replicated in 1 or 2 regions. So, but if you want to restrict, again, it is chargeable, right? So if it is, if you are giving one more option, you are choosing one option, you are to choose 1 or 2 more regions. If you want to restrict, we can select S3 one zone option as well. We can select S3 one zone option. See here, under the bucket, go to metrics, go to your management. Under the replication rule, I have created one replication rule. So maybe I'll give any name. here, we want to enable this, and I need to apply all the objects in this bucket. And see here, either you can choose the bucket from here in this account, or from your account also I can specify your bucket here and over here. So I am, if you are using from your account also, I can give this bucket here. For example, if I am having one bucket, you have created one bucket from your account. So I can even use your bucket and then I can store for the replication. So that option also it is giving in the S3. Even you can replicate in another account. You can replicate in another region. You can replicate in another availability zone by choosing your bucket here, bucket name. By choosing your bucket name, you can enable this as well. By choosing your bucket name, we can enable this as well, so that our data is safe with not only in your bucket, it is safe in other availability zones, it is safe with other regions as well, using the cross region replication, using the CRR, which is a cross region replication. 1 minute, I'll search that cross region replication. It is not available. Actually, this CRR only, as I said earlier itself, it is a cross region replication. This is only helping internally working. So we don't have an option in order to create that. But maybe if you have an full access in your like organization, maybe we have an access, but we are not going to take care of this region replication and all. So, but who is taking care of this region replication? The CRR is taking the like ownership of this replication, because like internally they would have configured on which region it should be replicated. So actually, we are not selecting the region itself by creating an S3. S3 itself is already choosing the region. It is changing to global only. But this CRR, with the help of the CRR technique, cross-region replication technique, it is replicating in another region as well. It is replicating in another region as well, which is an internal implementation. If someone asks you how the cross-region is happening in this, how the data has been shared to the other region or other region bucket as well, you need to say, by using this technique, this is happening. By using this cross region replication, it is happening. So one more thing I need to inform about this in S3. So under the S3, we have one topic called encryption. See here, there is one topic called default encryption. So what is encryption? Normal terms, what is meant by encryption?
Compressing.
Maybe like converting a normal text or object into the encrypted
Complication.
file, so that no one would not understand the format or in the what is the thing in this. So this is a process of converting the file or any text to the encrypted format, so that no one can understand format. So that no one can like understand the format of this. Or maybe see here, I'll use some demo as well. See, we have a WhatsApp also, we have an encryption, like the message encryption. So that like we would have given the notification as well. Like this message has been encrypted, even the WhatsApp people cannot be able to read what is here. We would have received this notification. Message you sent to this channels are now secured with end-to-end encryption, so that even the WhatsApp people could not read your text messages as well. So it is be encrypted in this format. It will be encrypted in this format so that no one can understand the message. All the message will be encrypted in this format so that no one can understand. By the same way, I'll just say one example. See here, maybe I'll enter some name, AWS DevOps name. If I click on this encrypt, So see here, there is an encrypted output. If I want to see the output, I need to enter here in decryption. Then only I can see. So this AWS DevOps text has been converted into some unreadable format, so that no one can understand what is this format. In order to understand, I need to decrypt this. Then if I decrypt this, finally I'm getting AWS with DevOps. Then if I decrypt this, I'm getting AWS with DevOps. So this is the example for encryption. By default, S3 also as the encryption as well. By default, this S3 as well as the encryption. See here, under the encryption, I click on edit. See here, there are three encryption. One is SS3, SSE, and S3, which is, so we have this one, like server side encryption, S3. SSE is nothing but it is on server side encryption. And we have AWS key management service as well. AWS key management service. One is SSC S3 and one is SS3 KMS. One is SS3 KMS. KMS is nothing but it's a key management. So what is key management, right? Here itself I will show. If you want to generate a key, like just to click on this, I'll just give some key. I'll just give some key and click on encrypt. So we will be getting this encrypted output. If I want to decrypt, I'll just decrypt. See here, error while decrypting the text because it is expecting the password. So if I pass this password only, I'll be getting the AWS DevOps. Okay, so this is the key management service. By passing the key, we are just giving. If you click on this, see here, enter AWS key ARN just to create your key and then you can upload. By default, you can just manage this S3 managed key itself. It is also secure. You can also use this AWS S3 managed key itself. If you enable this, automatically your objects and the files which are uploaded will be encrypted. You don't need to worry about the security and all. Automatically, all the files in the object, if you enable this default subscription, it will be enabled. Okay, guys, any doubt? So these are the characteristics and things we have in S3. Give me 1 minute. Hello. say, okay, so let's connect tomorrow. This is what the S3 is all about. If you have any doubts, just ping me in WhatsApp as well, and just practice this task and post in group. Then let's connect tomorrow. For IAM, tomorrow we'll be seeing out IAM, so we can connect tomorrow.
Yeah, Satish, the links are not updated in YouTube directly. In YouTube, your
So I
channel
need
is
to upload. Yeah, I need to upload it manually. So yesterday it was working, right? After night I have posted, right?
I didn't check. I just
It has been uploaded. You can check. Yesterday, all the 2 videos has been uploaded.
in YouTube, it's not showing. If I'm clicking through the link,
Yes, I have just given. I not given as a public. If you want, I can change as public. So whoever has this link only can access my video. So if you want, I can change it as public as well.
yeah, because
No, public is
sometimes,
okay.
yeah, sometimes the WhatsApp chat will be
Okay, okay,
deleted,
no
right?
issues. No
So
issues. I will just make as public mode. That is
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, in
Please,
5 minutes I will make.
thank you.
Oh, thanks.
How Dinesh is uploading like if done
Yeah, he is
given
making as
permission
public. Yeah, he's making as public. I will also make as public.
because you are daily creating on YouTube na that links na you are daily creating on one subscription, so that's why I'm like,
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, I'll change it.
yeah, okay.
In batch, like in 7:30 a.m. batch is there, right? So
Yes.
if you upload in the same batch, it will be helpful because all the videos are
Okay,
there
I'll
on.
create one playlist as well, and then
Yeah, yeah.
I'll.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.